Hey besties, I hope you all have been doing amazing. So I am so sorry that I have been MIA for the last week. But the worst thing happened ever. My phone literally crashed on me and I lost all of the videos that I was working on. And seeing that my phone hasn't backed up a video since April, I lost a lot. So anyways, guys, I am back at it again with another controversial video with some stories that I found from the subreddit, Am I the A-hole? These stories are giving us wedding drama. I got all the tea for you guys. And according to the Reddit community, both of these OPs are the A-holes. So you guys have to help me be the judge and decide if these people really are the A-holes or not. So for this first story, OP wants to know if he would be the a-hole if he refused to go to his daughter's wedding because his wife wasn't invited. For this one, the title really doesn't give enough information to know for sure, so let's find out. I never wanted children. I was always careful, always wore a condom, but somehow I ended up getting my ex pregnant. I begged her to abort or to consider adoption, but she wanted to keep the baby. So we ended up moving in together and I met my wife around the same time. We were in the same friend group and I was instantly very attracted to her. I guess people call it an emotional affair. I told her about my problems and she was supportive and believed that if a woman could abort, a man should have the right to walk away. So my ex gave birth to twins and I stayed for the first 6 months, but honestly, I never loved them. I didn't want to be a father. The feelings just weren't there and I was very depressed. I absolutely hated my life and started drinking a lot. My wife graduated around that time and was moving back to California. We were all in New York at the time, so basically across the country, and she said that I should come with her and just start over. She said something that really stuck with me about how if I don't walk away now, I can't do it in 5 years. And right now is the moment to hurt my kids the least. I told my ex that it wasn't working and I didn't want to be a dad. I moved to California and married my wife, but I paid all of my child support. I paid for their education, extracurriculars, etc. When the twins were 18, they wanted to meet me and I felt ready. My son and I built a good relationship, but my daughter hates my wife. She wants her to apologize for telling me that it was all right to leave. Now my daughter is getting married and said that my wife wasn't invited. I told her that that's incredibly disrespectful and you can't just invite half of a couple. She said that my wife is selfish and evil and only said those things so that I would move with her. I fully paid for this wedding, which I probably wouldn't have if I would have known this ahead of time, but I told her that I will not publicly disrespect my wife. So am I really the a-hole? I mean, I can't say that he's an a-hole for not going to the wedding that his wife isn't invited to, but he's an a-hole for everything else. You literally abandoned your family because a woman suggested it to you? Let's be real. At the end of the day, this OP is a cheater. He had an emotional affair and then left for the other woman. I mean, it doesn't get much worse than that. And his wife is most definitely an a-hole. I know I would never suggest a man abandon his family and move across the country for me. That's just absolutely ridiculous. I wouldn't even want to be part of that mess. I can't believe that she would do that. But for me, I have to give OP an 8 out of 10 on the a-hole scale because there is a such thing as a vasectomy. If you know you don't want kids, then why wouldn't you just get yourself fixed? I personally find that extremely irresponsible. I mean, we all know the consequence of having sex. And I gotta give the wife a 6 out of 10 because she should have just stayed in her lane and minded her own business. But you guys, let me know in the comments what a-hole rating you would give these two. And on to story number 2. This one is called, Am I the a-hole for not attending my biological daughter's wedding because her stepsister wasn't invited? So my daughter and I's dad's relationship did not end on good terms and he went on a smear campaign against me. And he succeeded in ruining my relationship with my daughter. I tried therapy, but once she was old enough, she refused to go. I remarried when my daughter was 13 and my husband had a daughter from his previous relationship that was 11. Since the beginning, the girls didn't get along and the older they got, the more they hated each other. Now they're both mid-20s and their relationship has not gotten any better. So my biological daughter is getting married and I was shocked when I found out that she didn't plan on inviting her stepsister. When I asked her why she wasn't inviting her sister, she said that she wanted an intimate wedding. But I thought that was ridiculous because she's inviting people that she hasn't even seen since school. Then she went on to say that her stepsister isn't family, so I told her that if she is not considered family, then neither am I. So would I really be the a-hole if I refuse to go to the wedding? Absolutely, you'll be the a-hole. She gets to decide who she invites to her wedding, and you as her mother should attend either way. Absolutely ridiculous. 8 out of 10 a-hole. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and also let me know what you think about my latest resin creation. Do you like the pink lid or the red lid better? Thanks for watching, besties. Peace.